Hello and welcome to Two Grown Men in Their 30s Play Animal Crossing.
Well, I'm used to doing a lot of gaming for kids' games in my 30s. And soon I'll be doing it in my 40s.
And soon we'll be dead.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't call Animal Crossing a kid's game, even though it seems like that because it's colorful and happy and bubbly. I consider it more relaxing.
I've seen pictures of it. That's like all I know. But so it's supposed to be like a calming game.
I guess so. It is.
What calms me is by playing frustrating games, and then I get my frustration out by screaming and yelling and acting like a child.
Right.
And through getting out the frustrations, I am then relaxed.
Okay, it's more kind of zen, I see.
Yeah. All right. So I know nothing about Animal Crossing. Literally, it seems it's very open-ended. It seems very slow.
Yeah, it's definitely slow paced.
Yeah, I mean, I like creative things.
Remember, it's like a town relationship, friendship simulator kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So there's some things to do, some things not to do, some things take time, some things take months. It's supposed to simulate real life and interaction, I guess.
Right.
Right.
So is that in replace of having a life?
For a lot of people I know, yes, including myself.
Yeah. Okay. So we've gotten to the heart of. Yeah. Actually, it'd be cool if you actually got me to the point where I was interested to play it. I'd like to know because I don't have anything against the game.
With New Horizons coming out, and I recently got to go to PAX East and go to like the booth and see all the characters there and all that.
Yeah.
And it being on Switch, it's more accessible than ever. And I think there was a little learning curve with Animal Crossing back in the day.
When was the first one?
It came out in 2001, and it was Japanese only.
So the first game was N64?
Yeah, but when it went on the GameCube in America, and they called it Animal Crossing, that's when pretty much most people played it.
Okay, on GameCube.
And they had these really cool like live action commercials. You remember that? They're like puppets. It was kind of like the real world, but Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
A walrus moved into the village today. Hot.
They had Wild World, which is on the DS. They had City Folk, which is on the Wii. And then the 3DS one came out, New Leaf, in 2013. But I didn't start playing until a couple years ago.
Okay.
2015 with, Amiibos dropping everywhere. They had Amiibo Festival, which is like Mario Party.
I've seen the Amiibos.
They have Happy Home Designer, which is where you just kind of decorate the inside of stuff.
How's that one?
Which I like it.
Yeah.
Because you're just working on projects. And then you're out. It's kind of like you're an employee of a whatever.
Okay.
And then the Welcome Amiibo edition of Animal Crossing came out where they started dumping the Amiibo. So you can bring in RVs of like different animals from all the different back in the day series of the games.
Okay.
Then in 2017, they made Pocket Camp, which is a mobile game much like Super Mario Run or Mario Kart Tour, which are all used to fleece money from your pockets in between major game releases, but especially Pocket Camp. It's basically the Nintendo equivalent of a Konami pachinko machine.
This is the type of game like you play for like 15 minutes or something, or 20 minutes a day? Is that true?
Sadly, no. You need extensive gameplay to do anything. The trailer even says it. However, there are a lot of new features that should carry over to New Horizons. I just don't know what they'll be. So yeah, finally, let's play the damn game already. So pretty much I've been working on this town. Welcome to the beautiful village of Eureka, where I am the mayor. That's me if you can't tell.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So this dude, that's you.
That's me.
So the game is Animal Crossing. Where are the animals?
Oh, I'll show you some animals eventually.
Okay.
So we have, this is a cafe. So here we have Brewster. He's a pigeon who works at the cafe. This is Zucker. He is an octopus, like one of those like Japanese ones they eat. Like I forgot what it's called.
It looks like Birdo.
Kind of.
Yeah.
So you have those guys. So they just live their lives, and you can work at the cafe. It's fun.
Okay.
Villagers walk around all day. They do a lot of different stuff. So yeah, so then you go through the village. There's Marshall the squirrel. They all have their little houses, little paths. You saw the coffee shop. There's other places to eat, like this Arby's.
Do they actually have licensing?
No, I made this.
Oh.
So I made an Arby's in Animal Crossing.
Wait, how did you pull in an Arby's image?
I designed it. So I brought it into Photoshop and figured out the pixels, and then I kind of drew it.
Wait. Well, how do you get Photoshop images into it?
Oh, you can do that too. There's different QR code things that will take an image that you make and suck it in. So you can pretty much put anything in the game. And you can scan someone else's QR code and put other people's images in the game too.
Okay.
Whereas this one over here,
That's pretty cool.
So there's a drive-through.
Yeah.
Here's the drive-through menu. So it looks like curly fries and all that. So we kind of put that together and kind of I kind of like mostly did more artsy of that stuff. My girlfriend helped with this one as well. So I made it look like a roast beef sandwich and curly fries and all that.
That's cool. All right, let's see inside this Arby's.
Yeah. What do you think of the Arbys?
That's pretty cool. So you made all this?
Yeah. Well, no. I collected it from different collections. I made some stuff. So like the counter, I had to have custom painted in the game, things like that. So it all looks kind of very similar. But the Photoshop I did is I Photoshopped the Arby's menu up top and to make it look right, and then I sucked that into the game's QR, so it looks like their actual menu. And
so can you order? No,
it's just like you just kind of hang out. You can like.
You can hit the bell.
It's more about imagination. You ever heard of that? So I have a security camera. I have all this stuff. That's an employee.
Yeah.
So if I can change into that clothes and be an Arby's employee if I wanted to. So I change into that. It'll switch my clothing. Right. So now I am an Arby's employee. I can work at this deep fryer. There's some meat here. We have locally sourced meat.
Is that from one of the animals?
That's horrifying, Mike. You can't do that. You can go in here, you can sit down and eat. You can have up to 4 people playing at once, which I've, done before, tried this place out. So maybe I'll show a few clips of that. Go back here. A little storeroom I made.
Now, how much time does it take to make that right there? Just that part? Like, how much time did you put into this Arby's?
On and off. So it probably took me like a year to get everything together, but then I just keep poking at it.
Right.
And you can, this is technically like a bed, so you can like snooze at your Arby's job. Employee of the month here, everybody.
So, like, is that what you do in the actual game? Is what you're doing here what the game is?
Yes, a lot of people spend a lot of time decorating their house. So here's the bathroom.
See, now, can I make a critique of this bathroom? I think you should take the mirrors down, because a lot of times going into fast food places, I find that they don't have mirrors. They just have the sink because they don't want people looking at themselves.
Well, this is a unisex bathroom, so I'm trying to. Well, I think a real Arby's just has one toilet in each thing. It's like I don't really.
Can we go to an Arby's and actually like find out how many toilets they have so that we can make it perfectly accurate?
Yeah, so that's that's the Arby's, and you can have an attic and a basement and all that kind of stuff, which I do. But
it's cool. There's an attic. Is there anything in the basement? Let's check that out.
Yeah, there's something in the basement. I said our food was locally sourced, didn't I? So I've been working on this for a while. Orders coming over here.
Whatever's going on, it looks deeply disturbing.
And then we have, some employees to take care of the, the food coming in, like this guy. That's where the other.
Why is there a camera pointed at the table? And there's like
Oh, the doctor?
Yeah.
They're just working.
You go to Arby's and you go in the basement and you see, oh, there's a fucking electric chair.
Yeah, because sometimes people are bad. Well, you have to get that muscle really off the bone.
Yeah.
A lot of tools you can use.
I like the pot of grossness.
Yeah, this is from Monster Hunter. They made an RV for this, so roast some meat. And a lot of these are patterns. Like if you look in my pattern list, these are the patterns I use that are on my character. Here's like the ground outside, the mirrors, the bloody stuff. These are pro designs because someone made them in another thing and I used them. So that's kind of what I have. See, this is Japanese. And yeah, you can film what's going on here. And
so on the surface, you have a nice little Arby's in your nice little Animal Crossing town, and then you go down into the basement and you see what Justin is really interested in.
Whoa, I thought this was like every Arby's, right? And then, you put some meat in here. That's the meat you get. And then you got to dispose of the bones because there's no bones in the roast beef. You got to, sometimes you got to, there's a little fire in there.
There's a little kiln.
Little crematoria, no problem. And if you want to hear the music coming out.
It's just creepy.
Yeah, yeah. So pretty much you could bring in 4 friends or whatever and dress up as all these things and mess around in here. But I just leave them as props, like the mannequin.
So I like that this is how Justin tries to get me into Animal Crossing by showing me a torture chamber. He's like, I know what Mike would like. So what I would like to do next, can we actually bring an animal down here and like pull their eyes out?
What's kind of funny is sometimes if animals will visit your house and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I could have one, I'll probably film later an animal coming into my house and just because like they'll rate your place and be like, yeah, this place looks great, nothing wrong here.
I want them to rate this.
But yeah, I got these bones from Ganon's house, so I'll probably show you Ganon just because you're such a Zelda guy.
Yeah. So wait, so Ganon is in the game?
Yeah, Ganon, Wolf Link. There's a lot of animals that are from Nintendo things. So
is it Ganon as in like pig form Ganon?
Yes, correct. So he's a pig in the game.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's my Animal Crossing murder dungeon I've been working on for a while. Some people have made stuff like this in the game, but I think I kind of nailed it a little bit better because I have like the ventilation fans. I have all like the jackhammer.
That's like the cut. That's the part I like.
The ventilation
fans.
Well,
that's a good attention to detail.
Well, when you think about it, there's a lot of.
I like the sink. The fact that you thought to put the sink in.
The sink,
because you need a sink down here.
Washing your hands is very important.
Yeah, because when you go back to the real world, you don't want anybody to know what you're doing.
You got a manhole cover. Yeah, you have all the blood. Yeah, so there's a lot going on here, of course.
Big saw. So are there other things you want to show me outside the town, or can we go in the attic?
We can go in the attic last, maybe, if I'm feeling like it. It's not as, there's nothing really up there.
So we're not allowed to see the attic?
All right, we'll go in the attic.